Hey poultry farmer, you want to grow healthy chickens, fast growing chickens, chickens that will give you more eggs, and chickens that will give you a high yield of meat. It all begins with what you feed your chickens. So stay with me as I'm going to show you a powerful feed formula for your chickens to yield at a maximum level. So today we are going to look at the ingredients that we use in our feed formulation. And then I'm going to explain to you the purpose of these ingredients, why you need them in your feed formulation. So number one, we'll start with broken maize, which is the highest portion, the biggest portion in our feed formulation. The reason being is broken maize, as you see it right here, this is broken maize. Broken maize, as you can see, as it is mentioned as broken maize, you can see there is some broken maize here, then there is also these outer parts of the broken maize. So I'll explain to you. These other parts that you are seeing right here, these are rich in fiber. Because in today's formulation, we are not going to use meal number 3. We are only going to use broken maize. We just buy maize and have it broken. Because the amount of meal number 3 and broken maize is almost the same. So instead of us wasting time to buy meal number 3 and buy broken maize on different kgs, we've decided to just buy broken maize and then mix it with our feeding. So this broken maize is the source of energy in our chickens feed formula. This is a source of energy for our chickens to grow, to move, and to keep warmful, and for them to grow fast. And the reason why it is the largest portion in our feed formulation, it is because chickens love maize. So let's go on the next step. On the next step, we have sunflower cake. This is also vital in our feed formulation. So sunflower cake is rich in fiber. So this simply means that it improves the digestion of our chickens. So this improves the absorption of nutrients from the feed that we give to our chickens. Fiber improves digestion. The other thing that you have to understand that is in sunflower cake, it is that it is also essential because it is the source which is used to build up the muscles of the chickens. This is important because it is for muscle development in our chickens. So let's go to the next step. The next step that we have is soya beans. Soya beans is high in protein, and soya beans is good for chickens that are laying because it improves production in laying chickens and also increases growth in broilers and in small and in chicks. They grow fast if they have sunflower because of the protein that it has. So this improves egg production and rapid growth in broilers. The other thing that we have on our feed formulation is we have this is our fish meal. Fish meal is good for our chickens because it contains animal protein. This contains animal protein and essential amino acids. This you are seeing here, as simple as it looks, this builds up the immune system of our chickens. And the immune system of our chickens needs to be improved in order for it to fight infections and diseases easily. This also improves appetite in our chickens. So this is good for our chickens because it improves their appetite and they grow fast and boost up the immune system of our chickens. So now let's look at the micro ingredients. I only have 2 micro ingredients that we have, if I'm allowed to call them micro ingredients, because they are in small portion. So even though they are in small portion, they are the secret weapons in our feed formulation. So what you are seeing right here, this is moringa. This is our secret weapon. Let me give you the reason why we are putting in moringa in our feed formulation. So this moringa contains vitamin A, B, C. This also contains iron. This contains also calcium, which is good for our chickens' bones and in the formation of the eggs in our chickens. This also contains oxidant. Oxidant is good for our chickens because it fights off diseases. So according to my understanding of moringa, it cures a lot of diseases. I think there should be 200 or 250 or 300 diseases this cures. So this is essential in our feed formula. But if you don't have it, don't add it. But this is a secret weapon in this feed formula. The other thing that we have is salt. If you understand what salt does from my previous video, you need it in your feed formulation. A small amount but goes a long way, and it is good in our feed formulation. So what you have to understand about salt, it doesn't have to be too much, but it has to be in a good amount, because this is for our nerve function and it is also for food balance in our chickens. So this is essential in your feed formulation so that your chickens might have food balance in their body for them to produce and to grow well. So these are the ingredients that we have. Then we have another ingredient that I'll show you. It is charcoal. Charcoal, we are going to have it right in our feed. Charcoal is good because in our feed, if you look at this feed formulation, I didn't add toxin binder. So toxin binder is essential in our feed formulation because we might not know if there's also some broken maize in this broken maize. So we need toxin binder. So our toxin binder is going to be charcoal. So this charcoal you are seeing here, this is our toxin binder. We are going to add a small portion. For this, we are only adding, this is 100 grams. It's the one we are going to add in our 25 kg. So now let's do the measurements. So, oh, sorry, I didn't explain to you why we need charcoal here. Instead of buying toxin binder, but we have put charcoal. The reason why we have put charcoal as our toxin binder is because it is multifunctional. One, it will cure diarrhea. Two, it will cure coccidiosis. Three, our chicken's droppings won't be smelling bad. So that's the reason why we need it in our feed formulation. So right now, since I've explained everything and how their purpose is in this feed formulation, let's do the measurements because we are going to have these measured and have the kgs right. I remember last time I just started mixing my feed without explaining and without showing you what the measurements we did. So we will start with the largest portion, which is of course our broken maize. So broken maize in this feed formulation, we are going to have 17 kg. We are going to have 3 kg sunflower cake, 3 kg soybean cake, 3 kg fish meal. Then we're going to have 100 mils of moringa, and we're going to have 2 teaspoons of salt. So let's start doing the measurements so that you see what we are having here. Even though the micro ingredients, we won't measure this, but we'll have these 2 tablespoons. So let's start the measurements right now, right here. So stick with me as we're going to do the measurements. I want you to see how we measure them, then we'll now start mixing. Stay with me as we're going to prepare. Let's start the measurement, then we're going to, let me start with broken maize. Let's start because that's the portion that we have. So we're going to start with maize. So this scale, turn it on from here. Then let's hook it here. be able to show you closely how much kgs we are having. So let's do this. The measurements right here we have 16.8. Obviously it's because I removed some kgs that I was giving to my chickens. I wanted to see how they perform when I give them a small portion. So that's the ones that are remaining, like 20 grams. I give it to the chickens. So let's do the other measurements. So now our next ingredient is sunflower cake. This is sunflower cake right here. I'm going to measure it. This sunflower cake right here. You will see the moment we'll be adding the ingredients together. So let's measure also this sunflower cake. For this, it's going to be easy because I'm just going to add here. Just put right here and turn it on. Then put in. So right here, like I mentioned, we need 3 kg. We need 3 kgs. So the good part is that this can rock. So we have 3 kg right here. Hope you can see. This is 3 kgs. 3 kgs. So next, let's stir. Next is sunflower. No, not sunflower. So we stir. Next is soya cake, soya meal. So this is soya right here. Let's put in. See how many kgs we are having. So there we go. That is 3 kg right there. 3 kg. 3 kgs. Let me just change so that this lights up. So this is 3 kg right here. I wanted it to light up. I need to measure our fish meal. Let's do the measurement. Then we'll need 3 kg. So we'll add up 3 kg in here. So I'll need to add more because last time when I measured, one plastic was measuring 2 kgs. So let's do the measurement. This is 2 kgs as far as I can remember. So okay, we have a problem here. Let's do it again. Okay. This is not right. So okay, I put in. Okay, let's do this. Let's tear. Then I put in like this. So this is 2 kg. Let me show it to you. So we need to add more to make it 3 kgs. So this is 2 kg right here. 2 kg right here. You can see right here. 2 kg. So now we need 3 kgs. So we are going to add. Let us measure 1 kg in the other portion that we have. We shall measure 1 kg from this other portion. It's there. It has even gone overboard. So that's gone to 3.2. So we only need 3 kgs. So, okay, it's in. Okay. So we have 3.1. I think we are good to go with 3.1. Just show it to you. We have 3.1. So I'm going to measure. We're going to use 3.1 right here. This is 3.1. So those are the ingredients that we are going to use. So now we need to start mixing them. So this one, we pack it, put it somewhere else because we are no longer needing it. Put it aside. So guys, we have our measurements. Now it's time for us to start mixing. So let me just lay down a sack, then I'll put all the ingredients there, then we start the mixing. Let me just show you how we do it. So we're going to do our mixing from here. So we'll start with maize, which is our broken maize. More off is our broken maize. I'm going to start with broken maize. I'll let you see this at a closer look. So this is our broken maize. This is our broken maize right here. So if you look closely, you see some portion and particles, big particles of maize in this. Then you see also looks like meal number 3. So you see those particles over there. So let's add the other ingredients right here. So the next ingredient that we're going to add is sunflower. So we'll add sunflower. This is our sunflower right here. It's black in color. This is our sunflower light here. This is our sunflower, which measures up 3 kgs. This is our nice sunflower. So let's add now soya. This is our soya. Let me just show you closely how sunflower looks. Sunflower, it is black in color. See, so it's a byproduct of sunflower when they remove oil on it. So this is it. So let's add now soya. First, we only make 25 kgs because you don't need your feed to last longer because it might get spoiled. So this is our soya cake. This is essential for protein. Add in here. As you see, this is our soya. You can see the soya a bit roasted. Then this is full fat. This is good. So let's now add in fish meal. So that's our fish meal there. I want you to see it close. This is fish meal right here. So now there's only one ingredient remaining that we need to put in here. That is our toxin binder, which is charcoal. So let's now add charcoal in this. Now we add our charcoal. Charcoal doesn't have to be too much. It has to be in powder form. So this is our charcoal right here. We need it. So there are other particles which are a little bit big. I'll explain why. So the reason why there are also these other big particles is because we need them so that the moment the chickens, this feed is packed, these will be able to be absorb the moisture that can destroy or maybe make our chickens to get rotten fast. This will absorb those that moisture in this feed. So you don't need too much, you only need a few. So now I think we are done. All the ingredients are in here. Let's now do the mixing. And if you watch until this far, it's good that you also give me a like. Please like the video so that other poultry farmers will be able to see it as well. So guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. But mostly, even if you're not subscribed, then you are watching this video, like the video. If you don't want to subscribe, just like the video. It will give me an impression that people are getting valuable insights in this that I'm giving them. So guys, let us now do the mixing, so that now, because my chickens don't have feed, so now we do the mixing, then we give it to our chickens and see how they will enjoy their meal today, the ones that we're going to put in. Oh, one thing I've forgotten, we didn't add moringa. Yeah, so moringa is right here. As we have explained, this is our secret weapon. So this is moringa right here. We are going to add it. So this is our moringa, powerful ingredient, micro ingredient that we need in this feed formulation.